Hey, Strawbricks here for the next video installment here. This is a big one actually because I've made a good amount of progress on kind of building something for the doors. So I showed you the doors in the last video and it had those little studs on it, right? So one of the things I had been working on at the same time is to have a Batman logo on each of the doors, so they meet in the center kind of thing. So using kind of a couple ideas I found online, I came up with this design for the Batman logo that'll go on doors. So as you can see, a bunch of kind of pretty common parts except for maybe that guy there. So thankfully I had that one in black, but this is just to show you kind of how to build this logo. Very simple, a lot of kind of angle plates and some basic plates there as well. So what do we got? We ended up with this. Let me pull it up here. This is what we ended up with. So as you can see, the doors, we got the backer to the doors and we got the side panels, and the doors actually slide right there. So one of the things I noticed as I was building this is they were sliding, and sometimes this one would come all the way over, past the center point, same with the other side. And so what I did is I notched them at the bottom so that now they kind of hit this stopper, right? And so they don't go beyond. They can knock the other one, I guess, if you hit it hard enough. But they don't go beyond kind of the center line for the most part. And when you see it together, it looks really cool with this backer here. And I did the little step in kind of to mirror the bigger size of that that wing. So when it comes over, right, and hits the end, it doesn't move far. It just moves, I think, 2 stud lengths. Yeah, 2 stud lengths across left and right. And then it hits the backer over here. So it's not going to go kind of fully open. And I just have these light bluish gray bricks as the backer. But yeah, so I like how it looks kind of once it's opened up. And let's open up that side the same way. And that's how it looks. So this is going to go behind the Batmobile and be like the back wall. It's obviously going to be on the same level as that platform, and so then I'll have to build kind of the lower part of this, and this will kind of go on top. And one of the things that most people know that when I build things like this, especially if they're going to be tall or something, is structure. So this is a beast. It is 4 bricks wide, okay? And sorry, 4 studs wide, not 4 bricks wide, 4 studs wide. And you can see the structure on the back here. It started by throwing in kind of some of these Technic ones, but I'm starting to run out of the Technic, these lift arms here. And the other thing I realized as I was doing this is I was so kind of intent on getting this structure to the top, I neglected to really put in the remaining pieces of it. So one of these was to tie it down, one of these was to tie it up. So one of the things I think I'm going to do, because I'm getting low on these, is start to implement using plates as the kind of structure that holds it together. So I made this here, and as we can see, it's like every 6th, what was that, 1, 2, 3, and then these in between equal 2 as well. We'll be able to fit a what do you call it? Actually, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then there's 2 plate difference between each of these, so that would be 6. So yeah, about every 8 bricks, if you put one of these bricks with the studs on the side, you can then use a plate to kind of add the structure. So I'm gonna end up rebuilding some of this to take out these Technic pins bricks with, instead using these 1x2s and then securing it with, you know, some long plates or something. And then one of the other things I have on the side here is you'll notice, let's flip this thing around to the other side, is you'll notice I got some studs right there, right? And I got this big slot here, and I got a slot over there as well. And what that is for is the side wall is gonna come in here, slot into here, and then I'm gonna be able to hold it in place with a plate like that. So then it'll add the structure to keep that sidewall in place. So that'll probably be the next aspect here, is actually, probably the next part will be building the base of this and getting it so that this lines up with the level of the platform. So that'll be the next step there. But yeah, big update now. We're getting cooking here. We got a nice set of doors there. They slide open and closed. And we'll see if I can try to build some kind of mechanism that will allow me to kind of open and close them from the back there. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.